I weren't quite sure what I was going to get out of it. I quite enjoyed the breathing exercises I'd done prior to starting and found that they benefited me. So I just thought that obviously I was getting something from that, so there's got to be more to it than just the breathing. And when you get to a point with your pain that you don't actually know where to go anymore and you don't want to be drugged up to the eyes anymore, that you're actually willing to try lots of different things. So it was a base of like, it's better than drugs, so let's try and see what happens. We've got nothing to lose. So basically that, to me, I thought, you know, it's there, let's just give it a go. And if I'll be honest, I came in feeling a little bit, it's probably not going to be anything. I'm going to get, you know, it's just going to be some sort of course and I'll walk away and get nothing from it. But as I found, as the weeks went on, I think by week 3 I was hooked. So, but it took me till then to think I could go either way. But from then on it just seemed to gel and I knew what was coming. And the new experience for me was enough to keep me going. So
I think with me, my mind was full of rubbish, and it was kind of almost keeping me awake, and I wanted to kind of, like, what I was hoping for was I was going to come and I was going to learn this trick that overnight I could just flick my fingers and like, oh, get rid of all that rubbish. But it's not like that, you know what I mean? It's a matter of listening, I think, and finding out actually what is your mind saying and what's it trying to tell you, and, you know, listening to those thoughts and acknowledging. I think the big thing they kept saying was acknowledge that your mind's wandered, or something like that, you know what I mean, and say, yeah, well, okay, right, fine, you know, we've wandered off again, but right, we're going to come back to the here and now, and then you know, do us breathing and get into the moment. And you know, at first, it was that first few exercises, we were like, what's all this about, you know what I mean?
Especially at raisin.
the raisin exercise was a bit.
So
I thought, oh God, I'm wearing a raisin. But it was fun. It really was.
Definitely.
It just opens you up, I think, to what your mind's actually doing, because I don't know about anybody else, but you find yourself, you're going to all these appointments and getting all this information and all this downfall and this extra pain, and it's like a vicious circle and you're just going round and round doing the same thing all the time, not getting anywhere, and you're more and more stressed and more anxious. Where this way, thoughts a lot different and you process it a lot different from thinking through it with mindfulness. So instead of thinking I'm going to hospital tomorrow and I'd normally be all stressed and crying and anxious, I'm not anymore. I'm calm and I'm not even worried about going to the hospital, even though I know I'm going. So I think it's not playing on my mind 24/7 because I'm too busy living now and enjoying what I've got, which I didn't before. It was constantly on what I'm going to lose, what I've not got, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't think about anything else. And it was one track and one way only, and that was disaster. Where this way, it just comes into your mind and you accept it and it just moves on. So, well, it's a bit like brain training or what? It feels a bit like that, but we've got something from it anyway, because we're all smiling.
Oh yes.